AITA for high-fiving a stranger who humiliated my BF. My BF and I go to the climbing gym regularly. He is really into it and I just started and climbing a few times a week. He's stupidly competitive about it and quietly insults beginners who are not as good, which makes me feel self-conscious because I'm a beginner. Last night we were at the climbing gym again and he was doing a V6. There was about 6 people taking turns on the problem, probably because it's a newly installed route. And they were all failing. Then a girl came and flashed it. She made it so easy, but at the end she didn't hold the final hold for 5 seconds and my BF called her out after she was done. Holding the last hold for 5 seconds is supposed to be the right way of finishing a route, but she was doing it so easily she definitely could have. I think he was just being salty because she did it when he couldn't. She laughed and told him he didn't even start the problem correctly and walked off. I gave her a high five because she was walking towards me and did amazing at the problem. And knocked my BF off his high horse. And she was surprised but high-fived me. My BF turned to me and gave me a WTF look and wouldn't talk to me the rest of the night. When we were heading home he ranted that I couldn't be trusted to watch his back if I chose to take a stranger's side over him. I was shocked that's what he took from the climb and told him she shouldn't have nitpicked her when she clearly climbed it correctly, and he got mad and argued I was supposed to take his side over people I don't even know. NTA. Your boyfriend sounds exhausting to be around. NTA. I've been climbing for many years. Your BF's attitude is the antithesis of most climbing gym communities. Climbing is a personal competition, not an outwards one. He should be focused on how to improve his own technique, strength, and mental game, and be inspired by climbers who he can learn from, not critiquing them to make himself feel better. It's normal to cheer someone else on who has completed a hard send. V10, V6, or V0. Their success says nothing about the different journey you're on. His insulting of beginners is toxic and speaks to his own insecurities. While his attitude toward the V6 climber is bad, this particular pattern of behavior is a worse red flag. Also, the rule is a controlled 2 seconds matched on a final hold, not 5 seconds. Welcome to climbing. If your BF continues to be weird like this, know that there are many other non-nitpicky and humble strong climbers to get to know. Person climbing flexed biceps, medium skin tone. NTA. Is your BF 10 years old? NTA. If your boyfriend doesn't like being called out on being a petty sore loser, he should stop being a petty sore loser. NTA. BF sounds like an obnoxious jerk. Also, couldn't the high five be just to congratulate the girl on how awesome she did? BF is extremely insecure if he takes other people's achievements as personal insults just because he can't do what they do. I'm sorry to say this, but your BF sounds awful. How badly does he treat you on a daily basis? I'd break up now if I were you. He sounds exhausting and mean, and you guys aren't married or anything. I couldn't stand to be with someone like that. INTA. Your BF sounds insufferable. NTA. He's showing his true colors by laughing at people who aren't as capable or experienced in what he is, and that's a sign he's forgotten what it's like. Props to you for putting him in his place. He needed that, whether he realizes that, irrespective of if it came from you or not. NTA for bouldering. I was taught 2-hand touch for finish. IDK what the 5 seconds thing is. He's being salty and honestly his behavior is concerning. Dude needs therapy. NTA. Your BF sounds incredibly immature, insecure, and rude. Is he always like this? NTA. Why are you with this guy? NTA. He was being petty, jealous, and a bit sexist, calling her out. None of his business. And she told him off. NTA. If BF thinks that being in a relationship means you have to agree with him and back him up when he's an ass, that's a bit of a concern, because that means whenever he's an ass you'd have to be an ass too. If you'd given him a public telling off for being an ass, that would be different, but that's not what you did. NTA. Toxic masculinity ruins the party yet again. NTA. Dude needs a reality check. NTA. But I like that girl and I'm glad you high-fived her. Boyfriend sounds lame though. NTA. But your BF is. Dudes like him are the reason I don't go to climbing gyms. She handled his bullying perfectly, and so did you. By the way, refusing to speak to you, withholding communication as punishment for bad behavior is indicative of narcissism and abuse. NTA. Your future ex-boyfriend sounds like a lot. NTA. But why are you dating a toddler? Hey, I say this because it took me a really long time to learn it. If your boyfriend is making fun of beginners and is bitter at those better than him, he's actually an asshole. Take this as the red flag it is and find someone who supports newbies and makes you feel unafraid to make mistakes around them. You'll be amazed at how much better life can be. NTA. NTA. I think you should date that girl instead.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. AmITheAsshole is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.